You know, I've often thought that the Wiregrams is one of the least appreciated and used street effects in existence. And I'll tell you something, when I found out about Wiregrams and I found it for the first time, I thought that's one of the best street tricks you could possibly get. Because you're walking along the street, or you're in a restaurant, or you're in a hallway at school or something, and you find a little piece of wire on the ground, and you decide to do a trick on the spur of the moment with it. And it can be sitting there for hours and no one notices it. No one's going to notice a piece of wire on the ground. Or you can even pull it out of your pocket if you want. Here, you know those little twist ties, you know, that you twist up and put a baggie around it? You pull out a pack of cards, and look, you spread through them. Have them select a card. Let's say it's this one. Okay, so we've got the 7 of diamonds, right? And actually, I'm going to show you something. We're going to try a little science experiment, okay? Look, I've got a little piece of tissue paper. I've got some matches, a little piece of wire. And let's try a little science experiment here, okay? Watch the wire. You keep focusing on your card, the card that you chose. But in the meantime, just notice, watch me very, very carefully here. All I'm going to do is wrap the wire up inside the tissue paper, like so. Watch carefully. I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to take the matches. Here we go. Just like that. Don't move. Watch. Look at this. I'm going to slowly pick up the wire. You'll notice I haven't touched it. It vaguely formed into, you can actually see a diamond, and you can see a 7 starting to form right there out of a piece of wire inside tissue paper. Was that your card? And it was. Wiregrams is easy, it's convenient, it's so easy to set up. You can use the same piece of wire over and over and over again. It works almost by itself. It's perfect and it's ideal for street. I just don't think you can get anything better than that, because you're picking up stuff off the street or in a restaurant or in a hallway at school or wherever. Anyone can find, or at the very least, you tell them the twist tie thing and you took the paper off of it and here it is. You can give it to them, they can fool around with it, bend it into any shape they want, it doesn't matter. By the time you're ready to do the trick, you just straighten it out, wrap it in flash paper. That was flash paper right there. And it will work by itself, literally. You can also do it, it's kind of cool to do it if you walked up to someone and you were doing magic and they happened to be having a hot cup of coffee. If you wanted to kind of ruin their coffee, you could do it just by putting it into a hot cup of coffee, a hot cup of tea, hot water, and literally when you pull the Wiregram out, it has become the card that they're thinking of. You don't even touch it. You just hold the very end of it, put it into the hot coffee or hot water, come out. Think of the ways that you could use this. Or, also at the very least, you could just take a lighter or a match, hold it underneath the wire, and slowly the wire just starts to bend and contort and form into the card that they're thinking of, that they've got locked in their mind. It's mind-blowing, and it's not expensive. You can get a few different ones. You could do it with 3 different people at the same time. It's an awesome street trick. It's what street magic is all about. Wiregrams. Pick them up today.